balling for life in your chat says, I think about wings every night. That sounds like you masturbate to sleep thinking about me.
Right? I was more of a Princess Leia guy, but you do your thing.
Yeah.
Are there gravity deaths in this game? I got
100% there are. 100%. That's
There's a guy in my chat who takes a bong hit every time I get a gravity death. He's been
that's my
known.
biggest enemy, gravity.
Uh, what is happening?
If Miyazaki has taught me anything, I should never walk across the plank with a fall that would kill me.
Oh, maybe. I don't see what I'm. Is this the way?
You see those sores that's on the wall there? I don't know how far back you are, but like,
Uh huh.
you can
I
absorb
do.
those, and they give you souls plus health if you need them.
I see. So souls are. That's the runes
The
you're talking about.
currency, yeah. I don't know
Yeah,
I
yeah,
don't know
yeah.
what it's actually called.
Roger that.
There's also another currency that they give you, which we don't have access to. Well, actually, we do. The little
Mm-hmm.
soul pull thing. Like if you hold your lamp up and you press R2, I think you can pull an enemy's soul out, and
Yeah, yeah.
it's basically a stun. So you can get like free hits.
Now, I'm aware of the PKA and Wings Redemption and their relationship, right? I'm aware of it to my ability. And I didn't think I'll ever see the day where I'll see both Woody and Wings stream. Actually, believe it or not, it was only part one. They would actually stream again a day or two later, right? This is from 2 days ago, 3 days ago, and then like literally Monday morning, Monday afternoon, they would stream again. And honestly, I didn't really expect them, right? Because I always figured that they wouldn't collaborate, they wouldn't really talk that much, they wouldn't be near each other. But I guess that's not the case anymore. And I think for a lot of people, especially those who like Wings, they quite enjoy this stuff. And it is different to see Wings in a very different environment compared to, let's say, the LCU, where I guess that was more hectic and toxic. Here, this is a much more easygoing conversation with somebody that he deeply knew and he deeply have a deep bond and relationship, almost down like a brotherly one compared to what we saw in the LCU actually.
Jumps in my sub box like, hey, want to do a dual commentary? I'm like, yeah, let's do a dual commentary. Um, Needless to say, it's because it's an easy video for me, but it also
It
helped out somebody else. So that's what
was
I
a
did.
win-win.
Yeah, it was a win-win, And so we did a video, and like I remember getting off the video, I'm like, "You're going to be a big channel," because like he was prepared. He had this knowledge. He was showing me things in the game like I didn't know about, and I played Call of Duty at that point too long. And now if you put my
Was it
hours
shooting through the fence?
shooting through the fence, yeah, on underpass,
Can I jump in?
yeah,
Yeah, on Underpass there was this thing where so players wouldn't spawn in front of you. If you were looking in a direction, then the player would tend not to spawn there. But there was a chain link fence that you could shoot through, and the game's logic made it like you couldn't, like it thought you couldn't see through the chain link fence. It treated it like a wall, but you could see through it, and you could sit there and just shoot players the second they spawned in. And I had that like timestamp 1 minute 53 seconds. Mention this. I had a lot of things that I wanted to bring up. So anyway, that's how that happened. So yeah, the commentary went really well. Wings liked the content. I got a lot of subs out of it, and it was the beginning of my like a growth phase for me.
and like we just stayed friends after that. We did more dual commentaries, and eventually we created a podcast.
Painkiller already, and
And
Wings
like,
did almost 200 episodes of that.
yep,
It's a lot. Crazy you didn't know Yu-Gi-Oh. Do you know who Yu-Gi-Oh is, Wings?
Yu-Gi-Oh is a game.
Oh,
It's like
I thought it was a Pokemon character.
it's like knockoff Pokemon.
Okay.
Like I don't know anything more than that. Like if
Uh-huh.
you showed me a Yu-Gi-Oh character, I'm like okay, but like I do know it's a
Man, it's interesting to see how much Wings look, I guess, a lot more happier compared to what I saw him on the LCU. It's really like night and day. Him interacting with somebody that like isn't demanding like the world out of you, especially from two people who are demanding so much out of you. Or it's interesting to see him just conversate with somebody, just to like reminisce of the past and enjoy their presence. And I think I kind of understand why Wings sees Woody as like a father figure more than anything else, rather than like a brotherly figure. I think I'm starting to realize that. I don't know if some of y'all may not like what I just said. I'm not here to simp for Wings. I'm not here to defend Wings. What Wings did in the past is still wrong, no matter what. But compared to what we saw in the LCU, I may even have to do a whole comparison between Wings in the LCU and Wings co-oping with Woody, because it is a complete night and day, and in a way is healthy. Now I'm not really gonna cover Wings as much. I mean, occasionally here and there something happens. People like Breaking Bad, where I know those other people do a better job than I am. I would even say that other people do a better job than what I do. Just a true fact. And I think I don't know. It's an interesting dynamic we see compared to what we saw in the past.
White part of my health bar implied it couldn't be refilled, but it was just a regular tank.
Yeah, it's like guard regain.
Chat loves you for beating up Boogie. I guess that's good. You know?
Well,
you deserve good things for beating up Boogie.
the thing with the Boogie fight, they were protecting him so hard because they were afraid of him. Like
they were afraid.
They were afraid he was going to get hurt.
So you think the refs protected him?
Yes, like because like the day of the fight, like we were originally supposed to do 3-minute rounds, and like that would by the day of the fight came along, those rounds started disappearing quickly. Like, all right, we're going to do 2-minute rounds, and then like Boogie had to go and do another CAT scan because something came up on his CAT scan that they didn't like, so he had to do another one like at the last minute. And so then that 2-minute round went to a 1-minute round, and then like every time I started laying into Boogie, standing 8 count, like even before like I felt a standing 8 count was needed.
Okay.
I don't know, like I felt like I could have knocked him out if they would have gave me at least a little bit of time to cook.
Was it a confidence boost to become an undefeated professional fighter?
The biggest confidence boost I got was knowing that I have a better boxing record than Conor McGregor.
Technically true.
Yeah.
I'm not sure you do as well against Max Holloway, but you know what? Let's go with the records. No, it's not proven that you can be defeated, really.
Yeah. How many degrees do I have?
I tried getting someone from church to go check on them. Tried everything. I'm going to Georgia.
Okay, baby.
98.6.
Georgetown, my anxiety is not going.
Well, if you go to Georgetown, see if you can get the title.
Okay. I know I can get the title if I go to Georgetown.
One of the good thing I like about waiting an extra day or extra couple hours or whatever when I'm doing a video is you never know when things are going to change, or you never know if things are going to still stay the same, for lack of better words. In this situation, I'm kind of glad that I waited some time to release this video. Now, in my other set, mine of the other voice recording, whatever, happened like a couple days ago. So this is happening literally on the 4th of July. So this will probably be released way later on the day, right? The reason I'm saying that is, and it's always important, I always enjoy, right, just waiting things out and see how things are going to. I learned that especially when covering the LCU and now currently the BBU, because when you wait a little bit of time, more information comes out throughout the day, especially on locale, especially in the whole locale universe. Now, with Wings and Woody still continuing their little collaboration, I don't know how long it will last, and I'm not sure if I'm going to constantly cover it. I probably will. Maybe I will keep covering them and just to see how they are, because their interaction is healthier. And I already said this, but it's a lot more healthier than the LCU like as a whole. You can tell the dynamic between Woody and Wings are night and day. Right? Not even night and day, like almost seasoned basically, like summer and winter, like complete opposites, right? It is very interesting to see this dynamic. And I've seen a little bit of PKA in the past, just a little bit, right? And again, I'm not the biggest like wing troll, I'm not the biggest wing hater. I really am not. But just seeing that there's a clear difference of dynamics of who they are and how they are compared to other places is really interesting in my eyes. I don't know. I don't know what you guys think, but we'll wait. We'll see what happens. You know. Am I gonna still cover them? I don't even know. Truthfully, I don't know. Maybe I will. Maybe like I'll let a couple days pass and I'll do a recap of their stuff. I don't know. There's a lot of better people who can do this better than me. Till next time, God bless as always.